EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Mitchell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
First down. 19. Ready. 679 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They get this out quickly to the left side, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points will put on the board.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Nix. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now it's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix to the air. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just run the true receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Brings up 3rd and
I know sometimes
3.
we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The Broncos in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Nix. For left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Nix. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Now for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
That's the score. Rams 10. Broncos 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Come on.
They'll set up to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. Touchdown, Rams. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Operating from the gun, here's Hicks. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Nix from the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Kevontae Turpin, 67 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Broncos 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go. Ready,
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Their mobile quarterback with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 31. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Now inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Kevontae Turpin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
The score, Rams 24, Broncos 21.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fighting his way through contact. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Nix. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Harvey now, first and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Captain.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Flush to his right. It's the right side here, complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Captain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
31. Broncos 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
That's good.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Go. Bombers. Captain.
Looking to throw. Nix. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
Bombers.
Back to throw. Nix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Burns.
A loss of 9.
Dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going. It's Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On the ground is Jarquez Hunter. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Again on the ground with Hunter. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First down Rams.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
42, Broncos 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Nix to throw again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Kevontae Turpin there to make the grab. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Rams 42. Broncos.
Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it with Hunter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here's Hunter. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, quick. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing Nix. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26.
At the 26-yard line.
To the right, yeah. Ready. 180.
Nix to the air. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Flush to his right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and goal at the 4.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Bombers, bomb. Almost set. Captain. Ready.
Here's Nix.
This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Important extra point up and through, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
41.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on.
Hunter. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19 left. Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. He completes it to Hunter. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is Hunter. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia. It up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On third down, it's Hunter. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Vikings, trap 50, trap 50. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's across from a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
56. Broncos 41.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Rams,